Hello and welcome back to Banished, episode 34 with the Megamods. This is Candy. I had started this back up and of course someone had to go and get sick. So hopefully this person's not going to be running around and going too far. Oh wait, it's a kid. Great. Can get all the other kids sick. Ah, darn it. Looks like we got this one done, which is good. Just put one person on there, don't need a whole lot. Likewise, we have one person here, and they're doing pretty decent. So I think I finally figured out what to do down here. Down on our South Harbor side. So right here we have a church kind of area. Okay, so I had been wondering about this, and I must have just like completely kept on missing it, but it was pointed out to me and I finally found it. It was Steve Mace, and I was like, why is there books in the game? I want to be able to make books. And it was the monastery that makes the books, where I was mixing it up with the abbey that makes ale and stuff here. So this is a pretty nice looking building. It seems like it would fit in here. Does kind of unfortunately block the grand staircase going into there, but that might be okay. It actually seems to take up more space than if I did it that way. If I did it on the end, yeah, that doesn't seem to work real well. So let's go ahead and stick that guy there. I'll use up some of our stone. We had a merchant, and I don't know which one. Now there's going to be one right here in a second, so I'll just wait for this one. He's going to be at the tequila trader. Not much of anything. I don't really feel like putting down jade statues. I could. Don't really need all that other stuff. So that one was there, so let's check the dock. And the dock merchant must be the one that's here, and he's got just animals. Don't really care about that. So I got the monastery down, and I do want to stick an abbey as well, and I thought probably the best place is just to kind of stick it down over here. I'll stick it a little off the path, and then we'll get a little road and stuff going to it. So that will help kind of fill in a little bit down here. As for like this little section, I haven't thought far enough for that. But since this is the fancy side of town, didn't really want to do any of the government buildings, but decided, yeah, why not go ahead and stick in this guy. And that guy can finish and fill in that little bit area. Maybe we'll stick some, actually, why don't I just make this a wider road? The wide roads always look pretty nice. And kind of wish that I had done some more wider roads along here. And maybe we'll get some bushes or something that go along the edge. And something else I had not gotten into in this game, that I think, like, well, of course, Pingetton had done tons of it, and his was get into the mission stuff. And I know the mission stuff just doesn't match with everything, but I've always wanted to use this garden. And I was thinking of sticking one of these in here, but using the medieval buildings to kind of like encompass it and have it be same kind of color roofs. So I think if I can stick this in the middle and then go to the homes and then go to these corner buildings, well, I'll have to upgrade them with the clay tile roofs or whatnot and get them kind of the same color. I think that should work. I think that was off one. Yeah. back into the corners. And it's like there's two different corners too, but I thought this one would be better than the other one. And I'm not going to care about... There's no variation, so going back over to the buildings over here, I can select and then get some of these more orangier color stuff. Not necessarily the brick, but the stuff that has the lighter color things. And we should have lots of brick and tiles. Let's check in here. So we do have lots of bricks, and I think the other is the roof tiles. And we have, oh, actually we only have 46, so we must have spent some of them upgrading some things. So I think that is what will work down in this area. I think this might, I'm gonna replace this. They did start on it. Let's see, the theme section and the mission. Because I think I had set it right on edge. However, that probably should work. Let's see if there is an actual middle. No, it's going to be off one. So let's just stick it right there. I don't think we can get another house in the back, so but let's check anyhow. Actually, we could, if we do some normal houses, it might work out. But again, it looks like there's one more space or so in there, so we'll have to figure something else out. So we got our third building down here. I do still want to put something in right here. Probably need a little bit more key housing, even though I thought, well, maybe I'll just stick a couple of them in here, but this is going to look a little too clustered, and still kind of need to fill in a little bit more. So we got the house here. And we did it in the white ones. So I think I'll just stick a couple of them here. I'm not sure if I want to stick a third one. We'll see how those get built up. More seeds. I'm pretty sure we have the peas. I never got into bothering telling each and every one of them which trader has all the seeds that I have. Okay, we got the field onions. That's mushrooms. I personally don't like mushrooms, so they can just go away. Looks like they had gotten a lot of work done here in a short period of time. Still have a lot of work for our builders to do. But apparently they brought a lot of stuff. So, wood, leather, and coal. Oh, interesting. There's a bathhouse. And we can stick 2 people on there. Oh, we could stick a lot of people on there if we wanted. We do have the extra people, and it's so late in the game, unfortunately. But if we had gotten this earlier, I mean, these books I think sell at the trader for like 400, 450 or something insanely big. Yeah, that would have been nice, but it does take a lot of stone. Not as much stone as some buildings, though, but that's okay. We'll just think that, you know, this city is now very prosperous. Okay, and I think it was Double E that pointed out that I could probably do 1 tile squares here if I want to try to make this look a little bit better. I do have some close block tiles here. It doesn't quite match up with everything. I'm kind of afraid of what if I put down too much, then it's gonna like kind of cover up this road area. So I think maybe just to clean up that area, I'll just take out a few of these and stick in a couple bushes and call it good. I really wish they could have used more of these flowers and stuff, but they're not very full. So I don't care for them too much. A couple of these are good to kind of, like the reeds are really good. I like those. Oh, the tulips are like really, really full. But a lot of these others, no, not so much. Let's see, let's get something with a little bit of color. Yeah, that'll work. And we can't do it there. We're gonna have to wait until those are gone, because I don't want to use ghost plants. My town is suffering enough. Ooh, there's bananas. And don't really need everything else. Yeah. Our abbey is done as well. And we can, oh wow, you can do it from herbs. I don't know what this ale thing is. We're not really using the herbs quite so much anymore. So let's just see what that happens. Okay. That will take a little while for them to get to that. Oh, we're getting better on that. Okay, so they are working on the Colonial Hall. Almost done with that as well. Oh wow, they got some of these houses up really quick. Oh no, I gotta kick these people out. Okay, so 32 bricks and 12 tiles. Oh, I should have had them making these things a lot sooner. We do have lots of brick. We just didn't have the tiles, right? We got 46 and they take 12 each. So we're gonna need a little bit more. Sorry guys, you're gonna be gonna have to go to the boarding house. And let's make our way over to the kilns. So that is making the brick, and yeah, we can change this over to the tiles, because I think the kiln is the only one that can make the tiles. The other one can make the bricks. Well enough. Okay. And I almost have that one done as well. Oh, they must have moved in and put in a whole bunch of inventory. Oh, that one doesn't have anything. Yeah. You guys can just get your house upgraded before you have all your stuff in there, so that works out. It does leave 4 of them homeless. I don't know if it just takes them a while to get up to where the boarding house would be. Of course, I only have one. And it kinda is a little bit full. I think they'll survive, though. Okay, so our windmill also did get done the last time. I keep closing my town hall. Okay, so we have 546 flour. We're making croissants, I believe. We have 0 so far. And don't know if that's because they aren't getting the flour or the butter in. It must be the butter. Yeah, they don't make as much as I thought they would. Okay, so we can close that stuff. So we got a dairy here. Probably just need another dairy. I'm not sure if it is in this one or if it was the old dairy. No, looks like this one. Let's go ahead and stick another one in there. Our colonial hall is done, which is just like another town hall. We've closed the gap a little bit here, which is good. With all this housing down in the south. Still don't know how I've managed to do this, keep their health and happiness up as high as I have, despite having all the nomads come in and disrupt everything. Somehow it's worked, so I'm happy with that. And our food. And it looks like it's still continuing to get up higher each year. And our great famine for so long. Don't know how I made it through that one, but... And we have a decent amount of seeds collected. Not quite all the animals, but that's because I didn't want to get all the trade animals. Especially since in this game, I don't know if it's just the animal trader or something. It just kind of acted a little bit weird, so... kind of given up on the trade animals in this game anyhow. Perhaps in another one you'll be able to deal with them. Okay, so this one is still being worked on? Yeah. Okay, so that's still the old structure. And that one is finally done. So there's our garden, our gazebo. Still needs the bronze. So, over in our industrial stuff, we have our tin mine and our copper. Let's see, we've gotten 24 there and 32. So let's see how much I can manage to get them to make from this now. We don't really need iron, not exactly at the moment. We'll still need to keep them there, but yes, we can increase this, which will help once we change that back to iron as well. Kind of forgot that we turned down some of our buildings and didn't have quite as many people working in them. And we could probably do with increasing some of them back up again. Like our fuel refinery. Oh no, we got an infestation. It's not like it's the end of the world in this case, but it kind of sucks losing some of that. It's furnace fuel that I'm looking for. 278. So definitely I do want to stick another person here. Actually, probably 3. Why not have them keep going? And that means we need the coke fuel, and we can only have 2 people on that one. I don't think I made another one, so if that ever starts getting behind somewhere, then I'll have to try to figure that out later. It looks like this orchard is done for. Right. Gonna have a lot of trees coming from that. Means I can put something else. I mean, I had a row of everything kind of put in here. Looks like that one's all scraggly. It's getting replaced. Okay, so they got some work on the dairy done. Probably just getting some logs and stuff around. And that's a builder. Why is there a question mark on a builder? I mean, I understand if it was like the farmer. There's the farmer. Okay, just clicked on the wrong person. Alright, let's put that back up. And I want to look at the coke fuel 55, so yeah, definitely need another one of these stack burners just to kind of keep the whole city running nice and smoothly. And it's not going to matter too much where I put this because we don't have any people in this area living and such. I do like in the Megamods it has this little ring around here that is kind of like this zone of badness. No one wants to live around it. I can understand that. This guy, doing okay. Thought I had some cows down here. So I got beef cows, and I got pigs, and I have sheep. And up in the north side, I got this huge pasture of cows. There's nothing left in there. Didn't really need it. We got more chickens, cows, and sheep. As much as I didn't want to put another pasture down here, I'm kind of debating whether or not to put a little cow pasture here. But I really don't like the look of it being there. I could get rid of some fields. Don't really need the fields. And I could put in a long, skinny pasture for the cows. Because I don't know how this influences getting all the milk to this. So if we had a bunch of milk that was closer, that might help. So I'm going to see how skinny of a pasture to let me do. Okay, so I think I think that would work. Let's get a little bit, tiny bit more centered. Probably over another. Oh, fortunately there was crops growing in it. Oops. That's okay. But I would like to have some of that, some people there. So yeah, we got farmers. We don't need it there anymore. Let's go check on this guy. And don't need any coats. We're doing pretty good. I've gotten the limits up. I don't really want to hit those limits anymore. We shouldn't really have to. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and stick an orchard in. And then they'll get that done. And we'll make it some other kind of tree. Okay, so I got 2 people in here. It definitely does seem like it's taken quite a while to get milk down here. Of course, it's like the wheat's down here. I probably should have put the wheat up north and put a dairy up north, but my north side was a little bit full, and I do need to keep some food down this way. Alright, so I guess not too bad. I mean, obviously it's not going to perfectly match, but it kind of goes. It's not too bad. It's going to be a little bit of a red roof area. I wanted something kind of nice looking in this area, and that's kind of the only building that kind of came to mind that had the clay tile type of roofs. And yeah, I could have probably added stories to it, but I didn't want it to be like a skyscraper compared to these, to the garden and such. Betting we probably can do a road through here, but I don't know if I want it to be a stone road, though. I could do It's a different kind. Sandstone might look nice. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so another sea trader. And I think we got all those too. We got the peas, I think we have the peppers. Wow. No peppers? Okay. Let's go ahead and get some of that. Oh, let's see. We need... I have to math. That's way too under. Oh, we got 500. Duh, that's okay. And, 125, is that it? Yeah, it is. Okay, peppers. Let's keep the blackberries. Watermelons are good. Let's change one of these. Put that down there. Variety is always key. It sucks when you don't have enough variety of things. Oh, they're collecting that stuff that was growing in those fields. At least that's good. Yeah, you got 2 peas. Let's get them a pepper as well. And nomads. Yeah, too many. We'll just say no to them as well. Okay, so we got a couple people here. And we can see how that goes. We got our orchard done up here. And we have fig and pecans up here. Have lots of apples. Lots of our coffee is also... We'll do oranges for this one, just a little different. This is slowly getting done. It's just all that crops that need to be removed. Let's see, I think I gotta try that one. And let's go ahead and check this one, Tequila Merchant. The Tequila Merchant seems to come a lot quicker than some of the other ones. It just seems kind of weird to me, anyhow. Wedding pemmican, no thank you. Alright, that is getting close to done too. Oh, who is this guy? He's still out a farmer? Shouldn't be out a farmer. Alright. So let's also see how much we've done here. 24 bronze. Okay, I think we can change back to iron. And we can go back to the Colonial Hall area and we can tell them... Really? Okay. Finish that gazebo. Let's see if we can get that done. So much work for just a little pretty thing. That's why I like trees and bushes and such. They're a little bit easier. But when you got a big city, you know, you gotta spruce it up a little bit. Okay, so I did get a courthouse in there. That's pretty nice. Another person crushed by a rock. A building's on fire. Uh-oh. I don't think I have a well by here. I think there's one here. Okay. I don't know if we can prioritize any of this. Well, it looks like maybe next episode we're going to be spending lots of time preparing these houses that are going to apparently burn down. So while I'm at it, might as well go into the fort thing. Not that we have to do this as wood, but these are kind of out here in a somewhat foresty area. Might as well make wells that are still wooden. Our stack burner person's done. That's good, I guess. Alright, our library's on fire now. That was the boarding house. Oh, those nomads. They must have done something to the boarding house. Well, guess we can't accept anymore then if they're not gonna have a place to live. That's what you get for not taking care of your stuff. Okay. That's just acts as like a church, so it's not quite a big deal. I don't understand why people are not like Congo line. Yeah, there's some people that are like trying to get there, but we'll rebuild you. I kind of like the scaffolding look of it, but we'll rebuild you too. We'll be nice. Wow, that wasn't too bad. 2 buildings? I mean, there was forest around it. I don't know if the forest can actually catch on fire. Probably not in this game. It probably should. There was some other buildings around that it could have caught on to. I mean, it caught the coffee house. That would have kind of sucked. But I guess we'll have to wait till next time for this people to finally get to the gazebo. And then finish off this last bit of the area down here. And, yeah. Call it pretty complete. So thanks for watching. See you next time.